Hello and welcome, Hunter. Today we're going to be making a Saw Cleaver from Bloodborne. Not that Saw Cleaver. That one's out of foam. We're gonna make one out of wood. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I guess yeah. Let's just get right into it then. After all of our molding, we got ourselves a handle. And so now, I think I know where everything's going to be. Firstly, I'm going to cut out the saw teeth, or sand out the saw teeth. Make a little indents right there and there and there. Right here, I think I'm just going to take this with a plane because it's pretty straight. And this I'll use the belt sander for. And yeah, put an edge on that. Okay, so I'm realizing right now that I accidentally made the teeth way too thick. So I'm gonna cut them down the actual size. Just set down the teeth a little. And they're looking a little more accurate, I'd say. I gotta keep them thick, sadly, because this is wood and I don't want them to break off. But I think this is as thin as I could really make them. And so I'd say right now the teeth are done. And we're going to be working on this next. And I'm going to actually start connecting these two like that. And I think now you can see that it's actually starting to look like the Saw Cleaver. This is how this is going to go. It's going to go like shh, shh. So, but this is blocked by this, right? This little thing right here can't go past that. So what I'm gonna do is this is where it goes right there. And so this is gonna go down like so. Yeah, let's do that. Like this. This is like a basic shape, right? So when we go this way, I can still keep going. And I can go there. So when I get my handle, it's not clogged up here, you can go all the way back there. Okay, so this is still too much. I'm gonna have to cut these down a little. Alright, here we go. This mechanism takes a little bit to get used to, but I think this should be good enough. Bro! We just lost the tip. God damn it. Bro, no way. I just snapped that off. Concrete hit the one weak spot on this thing. Oh boy. It's fine. If it was weak, we can epoxy it. Whoa. Ooh. This is a tip for you boys. Use stronger glue. Yeah, that's fine. Don't seek out when you're gluing these two pieces together. Don't do that. That's, oh jeez. Alright, let's go this up. Alright, so this is the next day. I let this thing dry. So that epoxy's not coming off. And so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to thin this down a little bit so that this isn't so bulky when I do the full motion. This is pretty damn thick, so I want to shave this down. Probably get this like half of what it actually is. Got this all sanded down, fits on, real good. Now what I'm just gonna do is I'm probably gonna clean it up, make it a little more visually appealing. Cut out some reinforcements on an aluminum sheet. Alright, it's time to make the butt cap now. So I'm just using some scrap Hollywood. Take your butt cap. Now it's time to secure your butt plug. Just remember while you're doing this, it doesn't need to be 100% pretty because we're going to paint it and wrap it. So, thicker PVC and cut off the portion. Get a nail, long cut. Now, you already know this isn't coming off in 10 million years. Just to make it a little prettier, we're gonna add the collar. I could glue this, but I don't really feel like it. So we're just going to tape the bottom off. And this should hold pretty damn well. Next, just to be safe, I'm gonna put in a few screws. Now it's time for the absolute most traumatizing part of this build. Drilling that hole. Now this part's you gotta be careful on. You 100% gotta be careful on this part. Because if you mess this up, it can have pretty big consequences. And your whole build might be completely ruined because you did not take enough time to measure this thing out. But, you know, just be really careful. Alright, dude? Alright. Let's go on 1, setting 1 here, just in case. So, I'm so scared. So spooky. Nope. Like more different at the end. Oh, we reached. Yes. This is good. This is good. Come on, baby. Oh, damn it. I didn't have enough drill. I didn't have a big enough drill bit. I was talking about precautions and, well, I didn't even get the big drill bit. Big enough drill bit. Alright, scariest part, round 2. Now for the scariest part of this build. Said that a lot. Please tell me it fits, please tell me it fits, please tell me it fits. And it fits. Yes. Wait. No. No! Alright, I hear something creaking. Alright, boys. I don't actually know what's wrong with this. Oh, I see. Here. This is too thick. I gotta trim that down. Alright, well, I was kind of sure this was too long, but I just wanted to check. Alright, it's cut off. Just like your grandma when her life support bills get too high. What the nail cutter? This will work. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's see if we can find the hole. There it is. Here we go. Alright, I think that works. Alright, now it's time to put in the lock mechanism, just because, you know, you don't want this. I'm gonna try using a clamp for this, but I'm not 100% sure it's gonna work. So this might be a little trial and error. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna cut off here. I'm thinking is I'm gonna cut off this part right here, just so that this clamps down onto this little thing right here, so that I'll put a little notch here, and then I'll clamp into this, and then I'll do another notch right there and clamp into that. So I'm gonna see if that works. Alright, so I flattened this out with a hammer by just going like this, and just to make it a little easier to fit onto here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to cut off this section with a Dremel. You can use an angle grinder, or if you really want, you can use a hacksaw, but I'm just using this because it's handy. Alright, now I'm gonna cut out where this is going to actually go, where this part would go. So I'm gonna cut this right here. You also want to cut out these little things right here. big, fat, juicy hole right there. Willikers. What happened to you, Willikers? Who says that anymore? I'm gonna put some epoxy on this and then reinforce it with these zip ties. Well, after 101 zip ties, this thing is finally secured, I'd say. Let's cut these off and make it a little more pretty. Alright, now we just gotta mark where this actually goes. So I mark here, and then I'll mark where this will go when it's unfolded. It should go right. Alright, let's test to see if this actually will work. I might have to make the notches a little wider, but it might work for now. Let's check. Come on, get in there. Oh, that holds. I'm just afraid it's gonna like snap, and then, well, what do we do with that? This one holds too. Alright, that's good. Alright, now the last thing to do before we paint is to make our little ruins. Alright, that's it. We're done with the ruins. I know what you might be thinking. Whoa, 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 Jonah. What about the other side? Well, Mr. Loyal, Faithful Subscriber, because you're subscribed, right? You've gotten this far into the video. You have to be subscribed by now. It's kind of embarrassing if you're not. Don't worry. If you're not, just do it real quick. I won't tell anybody. Also, while you're down there, you might as well like and comment, you know, since you're already down there. Alright, well, Mr. Loyal Subscriber, now, if you pay close attention, it's only on one side. So that means, thankfully for us, we only have to put it on one side. Yep, it's totally fine to paint. Right now, I'm mixing some airbrush cleaner and some silver paint to get a silver wash to put over this whole thing. blood wash? It's time, fellow hunters, to finish our saw cleaver. Let's rivet the two pieces together and wrap it. Okay, let's talk about this. I love this thing. I think it looks really cool. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. This thing, it's not functional. Or how I made it, at least. I'd love to think it's my craftsmanship, and I just am not experienced enough to make something this good. But I don't think it would work like in real life. I mean, yeah, the main issue I had was this thing kept going, just like not sticking in its notches. Or what it would do is it would bend, and then it'd get stuck, and I wouldn't be able to move it. And I'd have to fix it with some pliers or whatever. I love this thing. I think it's great for a prop. If you want to make this, you want to hit things or people or whatever with it, make sure you're wearing armor, be safe. This isn't the video for you. I'm sorry to say, it's not. This is a great build as a prop, and that's it. I really like this, and I think you would have a fun time making it just like I did. But I can't see this working out in real life, unless this is made of steel. But even then, it's probably going to be too heavy. And even then, the other issue I had was the handle. I just can't get any comfortable swings out of it, especially in this form. So, I love the Saw Cleaver from Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne, but I just can't see it being functional, at least with my current skill set. If you have any other ideas on how you think I can make this work, I would love to hear them in the comment below. Also, if you have any ideas for future Bloodborne builds, let me know. I'll see if it's work, I'll see if it's functional, or even like if you want me to try making some armor, because this is foam. If I got a steel, I'll try that. That would be really fun. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear it. I'd really like to try it, and there's a good chance first 5 people who comment, I'll probably actually start working on your ideas immediately. Man, I'm getting hot in this thing. Whew. Let's wrap this up. Farewell, good hunter.